Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Stephanie. So let's jump into this. So I kind of have a new setup. So before I was using a different wallet and I was using a Moterm A7. I can show you that quick. So this is my Moterm and it was transformed into a wallet system and as well as a planner back here. Last week was kind of hectic. So I was out a lot visiting my mom. She was at the hospital now doing therapy. So if you haven't checked out those updates, I kind of fill you in a little bit about that. And basically I was on the go a lot. So I ended up purchasing a new purse because I know myself, when I am stressed out, I spend. So definitely, you know, having the cash wallets kind of system and having this stuff is definitely helpful to try to avoid overspending. I'm leaving sort of my Visa at home, that kind of stuff, because I know if I am out and I am stressed out, I am going to spend money. So I think it's very important that, you know, as you get older, you realize your triggers, the things that upset you, you know, the things that make you spend your money, and understanding your why for everything. So now I had purchased this a little while ago and I didn't use it because I was using the Moterm, as I said. But this week, because I was on the go so much, I needed something small and compact and something I could put in a very small purse. That way, when I was out, I didn't have to kind of, you know, worry. I was downtown Toronto, and downtown Toronto is a little sketchy. So I definitely wanted to wear something small, you know, keep it close to my body, that kind of stuff. Just, you never know. So I'm the out of city kind of girl. So I never grew up in the city that way. And I've always kind of lived more on the outskirts. So yeah, it's a little bit of a culture shock when you're not used to that. So for me, I am going to grab my sheet in here. So check out my tracking, my updated tracking for last week and what the shopping looked like and what I spent my money on. So I'm just going to grab this tracker so I can update it here on the side, and then as well show you what is now kind of left in my wallet. So the only thing in here, I don't have any toonies and loonies this week. I do have lots of change in here. So I do have a few dollars in there. Last week I ended up spending in total, I believe it was like $180 something. My budget for the week was $190. So I did come under budget, which is good. As I said, I am definitely a lot more conscious around how I spend, why I spend, and trying not to overspend. So I'm just going to show you my new setup. So here is my wallet for this week. It is a Coach wallet that I bought at the outlets. It's very cute. And then I did make some new envelopes, and I am going to condense my categories by another one. So let's start. So for me, these are my new cash wallets. I did go back to, I do like the bigger sort of bubble letters. So I'll show you what my sinking fund looks like as well. And let's pull out my money for the week and my cash breakdown card. So here is my cash breakdown card if you are new here. And this is what I use when I go to the bank machine. So I did take out a total of $200. And it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 10, 20, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and $160 that I will be stuffing for a total of $200. I'm just going to stick that back there. Okay, so the first category that I am going to be adding to is my envelope. So this is the new envelope that I made. And that is what it looks like. So this is my envelope. And what I did was I took out the kids because sometimes they want more items, and then I kind of have to pull from mine or from the grocery or whatever. So I said, I'm just going to have my envelope, which is spending, grocery, and then gas. Those are my three now. So let's start with my envelope. And this week I'm going to be doing a total of just $20. So that is a 10 and 2 5s. And if you know me, I am a planner girl. My channel does have a lot of planning videos, so if that is of interest to you, definitely check out some of my other videos. And I love to change up my systems. Like, you'll see me change my system probably week to week. Like, I won't keep one system, you know, for very long. I like to change it up. I like different aesthetics. So I definitely will change up how I have my planners, how I carry what wallets, and that versatility I love. So I make different envelopes and I'll switch them out sort of here and there. So that's my envelope for $20 this week. And for groceries, I am not putting anything in. As I said, if you checked out my other video, my husband did the shopping. So this is week 2 pay, and then $40, sorry, nothing for groceries. We did a big grocery shop. We probably spent like about $200 buying back to school stuff like masks, everything. We went to Walmart and buying snacks and juice boxes, all that stuff to start off sort of for September, because our schools in Canada start after our long weekend. So they will start September the 7th, and that is next week, Tuesday. So groceries is not getting anything this week. And then gas, I did a partial, so I did like 3/4 worth of gas. I don't know why I just didn't fill up, but I thought $40 would have filled it because I was at about a quarter tank. But yeah, gas is crazy expensive here, and yeah, putting 40 bucks in is not going to cut it. So because I am like sorting it out 3/4 away, about a quarter away from filling it, I'm only going to need 40 to just top it up this week. And so I'm just going to take 220, so $20 and $40, and that should be good. So gas now has the 40, and this will be enough to last for the rest of this week. So as I said, these are my new envelopes, and they're good to go. So if you can't tell by the theme, I love black and gold. If I could pick an aesthetic to live with forever, it would be black and gold. I love how the two look together. And because this is gold, I thought, you know what, black and gold. I said, you know what, let me do some gold theme envelopes. So that is it. It will just go in the back here, and that way I can pull it out and I can see it. And that is what it looks like now. Okay, so let's jump into my sinking funds. So I did do an update. I did take out some money. I did go to a few events, and the events that I didn't attend, I ended up spending money. So at first I had pulled that money out of, like, I spent it out of my own cash. And then I said, you know what, like, for me, if I'm going to be spending and saving, I need to spend this money based on what I'm saving it for, as opposed to cutting into my own spending money. So I ended up doing a video on that. So you guys check that out. I will link it definitely for you guys so you can check that out. And that was an unstuffing video. So let's jump into the rest of my sinking funds. So in here, this is how I store my sinking funds. It is a Moterm Hobonichi Weeks, if you're not familiar, and it is a disc bound system that I use in here, which you create yourself, and it is just basically just a cover. So in renovations, I have $800 in here. So let's just count this money. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I am going to probably go up to maybe $1,000 in here for renos. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to slow down on stuffing this as it does have a lot in here. I am in a new build home, so I don't mean renovations like tearing things down and putting them in necessarily, although I do want to change my tiles in my kitchen, so that's what I'm kind of saving for. But a few updates like changing out the light fixture, stuff like that is going to be on my agenda. So for the backyard, we are now moving into fall. This probably will not get done until now next year. So I do have $1,100 in here. So $1,000 is in the bank. So this is a placeholder. And then I do have a $100 bill in here. And I think, you know what? what I want to do is condense. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I actually move this $100 into Reynolds, seeing how this is going to be more immediate. So let's put this 100 in here. And I'm actually going to add the 100 here and put 900 because this money is already in the bank, and I'm not going to be stuffing for this maybe for a little bit until I have maybe another lump sum to put in here. But I want to, in the back, just brick it out because we just got our grass and that's about it, and maybe get a gazebo, stuff like that. So $1,000 should be all right. So I'm just gonna actually remove that 100, so minus 100, and now just leave the $1,000 placeholder. And for pets, so Reynolds is not getting anything, Projects is not getting anything. In pets, I'm going to add $10. So let's add a 10. And so now in here I have 100, 150, 200, 250, 260, and now 270 in here for pets. So for pets, this is for food. I usually will wait till I've accumulated sort of enough points, which is good. And I buy the most expensive bag of cat food for my cat, and then that way when I go back, usually I'll have enough points for a few dollars off. Sometimes they give you receipts, so that's another good way to save. PetSmart will, that's where I shop, will give you coupons on your receipts, so definitely check your receipts. And yeah, so the last time I think I saved probably, I want to say like about $17 on top of the fact that the pet food was already on sale. So if you don't know, I am super thrifty. I love a good bargain. I love a good sale. So yeah. Pets is good. As I said, the unstuffing. So I had $120. I removed that to shop last week, and that was how I was able to buy the things I needed. And then for myself this week, I'm going to now put $40 in here. So 20 and 40. So I'm just going to add this now. And this is for me to shop for myself, to treat myself, do all that. So 40, and now there's a 40 in there for the closing balance. So in terms of extras, this is for car maintenance, if we need to go to the dentist, if we need to fix anything, you know, get glasses, because I do wear glasses, or get contacts, that kind of stuff, all that money will come out of here. And so let's add $20 to extras. And now for a total of 100, 200, 350, 400, and now 420 in total. So I'm just going to add $20 for a total of 420. So the next thing is in gifts. So I added 40 for mine, and extras I did add 20. And next in gifts and Christmas, I am going to add $40. So 20 and 40 for a total of 100, 200, 220, and 240. So the other day I was looking at my Visa. So if you are with most Visa companies, they will offer you an incentive. So you can take different Visa card like plans. So mine is great. Mine doesn't have an annual fee, my Visa. And, or I should say, because of my bank account, they give me a rebate. So I think it's like $40 a year, or 140, I want to say. And they rebate me because I have a more expensive plan that is weekly. So what I noticed is that with that card that I have, the Visa, I had a lot of points. I didn't realize how many points I had accumulated. There's an app secondary to your online banking app that offers you gift cards, and you know, you can spend it on so many different things, hotels, a whole bunch of stuff. So I noticed I do have quite a bit of points. So I think for the holidays, I will use that to supplement. So this will be gifts sort of all year round for sure. And I'll probably use some of this for Christmas gifts. And then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is actually cash in some of those points and use them for gift cards for like the older teens and older kids in my life, because I do not buy gifts for adults. I'm sorry. If you work, you buy your own stuff. Like all of my brother-in-law and those people, they all have their own money. To me, holidays and Christmas, more importantly, to me is for kids. You know, I don't need anybody to buy me anything during the year. I'm not a gift person. Like, I don't get excited when people give me gifts. I just find it weird. So that's just me. I'm not telling anybody else how to shop for, you know, their family or whatever the case may be. If you like to shop for your husband or your wife, that kind of stuff, then, you know, that's great. But for me, I like experiences. I'd rather, you know, my husband and I go out to have a really nice dinner around the holidays, as opposed to him buying me like stuff. Because to me, like the stuff, you know, I like to be able to go out and physically touch whatever it is that I want to buy. And someone surprising me with a gift doesn't really, I don't like surprises. So maybe that's just my personality. I am a Scorpio, and that is one thing. We do not like you to pop up on us. Don't like surprise us, because we don't like surprises. So if anybody else is a Scorpio that's watching, please let me know if you're the same way. If you don't like a pop-up, or if you don't like people to kind of treat you and buy you gifts. I don't know, it's just weird. But then that's just me. So I will probably use gift cards around the holidays and, you know, top up my spending that way. Or sorry, not top up my spending, spend sort of like using my points. And another good thing is with Rakuten. So Rakuten just sent me a check. And if you're not familiar with Rakuten, they actually offer you to shop and accumulate points, and you can redeem gift cards or get paid out. So I will probably do a video on Rakuten. I definitely have my Rakuten referral link below. So if you are interested in checking out Rakuten, so you can shop and spend and accumulate points, so you could do the same thing and spend your money, spend your gift card money or through Rakuten and buy gift cards and stuff like that, then that would be another good option to save instead of using your actual cash. So gifts, as I said, I added what, $40 in here. Sorry, I added, yes, I added 40 in gifts. So now it's a total of 240. And then travel, I am going to add $20 in travel. So just add 20 now. So I have 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. Oh, I lied. Look at me. Not 180. So 280 and now 380. Look at me forgetting my cash, right? Like I'm rich. So I added in now $20 now for a total of $380. And then my last category is business expenses. I have some business ventures. I have kind of said in the past, some past videos, and definitely I am serious. I had that setback last week and my mind was kind of all over the place. So I'm hoping sometime in September I can launch some business ventures. If you don't know, I do have a natural hair care line. All of that is linked in my description box. We do a hair oil, and we do also a body butter or a hair butter. So it can be used for both. It's all natural ingredients. So definitely check that out. My link and store is in the description. But I will be adding some items to my online store. I've been kind of going back if, you know, I should start Shopify or Etsy, but because I've already paid for this website, I think it's just better to add whatever it is that I have to the website. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. So check out, definitely, I'll be dropping it in my community tab and probably make a whole video around what I'm going to be offering on top of what I already do offer. So the last thing is my business expense. I'm going to add $10 to it for a total of 100, 120, 140, 145, 150, and now 155 in here. So I added now 10 for a total of 155. And so Christmas got and gifts got 40, travel got 20, and business expenses got 10. So I'm just going to add this back into here. And this way I know what my budget looks like for the week. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my stuffing for my wallet and my sinking funds. If you guys have any suggestions or you guys want to see something else, definitely leave it down in the comments. I really do appreciate all of my new subscribers, and definitely hitting 1,000 subscribers was a great accomplishment for me over the last few years, and taking, you know, sort of my YouTube and my business to the next level. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys take care. And one thing I want to say to all of you is, you know, take care of your health, you know, your wealth and your family, because that is the most important thing. And that is what is definitely at the forefront of my mind lately. So you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.